Hi, I'm Lisa Padmore, a board member at IFAC, the International Federation of Accountants, and I am a professional accountant. So you are ready to make your first investment. But how do you decide which company to invest in? Well, the first place you can seek answers to the questions you have is the company's annual report, which will include financial statements and any relevant disclosures. The financial statements will show the company's net worth at a specific date and its financial performance over a particular period. But how do you know if the financial statements as presented by the management of the company are valid? Because of course, the company wants to make itself look as good as possible. If only there was someone who understands the business, is skeptical and objective so they will ask the right questions, and is independent of the company. Well, that's exactly what an auditor is. So, what's an audit? And what is an auditor? Put simply, a financial audit is an objective examination and evaluation of the financial statements of an organization. An audit is performed by persons independent of the company who provide an opinion on the fairness of the representations made by the company in its financial statements. As a result, an audit can enhance the degree of confidence for users of the financial statements. An auditor can't check everything. Otherwise, an audit would take a very long time and be prohibitively expensive and intrusive. So an auditor is focused on the risks of material misstatements in the financial statements due to fraud or error. The auditor uses sampling, data analytics, and analytical procedures to obtain reasonable assurance that the financial statements ultimately make sense. Audits are conducted by professional accountants according to uniform standards. For example, the International Standards on Auditing, or ISAs, are established by the International Auditing and Assurance Standards Board, but a jurisdiction may select its own standards. Uniform standards ensure that an audit is performed with due care. And what is an auditor? An auditor is someone who goes through rigorous professional education and certification. They are also required to follow a code of ethics. This helps keep auditors independent from the companies they audit. For example, auditors and their immediate family can't own shares in a company that they're auditing. Auditing is also a way to evaluate the effectiveness of a company's internal controls. Maintaining an effective system of internal controls is vital for achieving a company's business objectives, obtaining reliable financial reporting on its operations, preventing fraud and misappropriation of its assets, and minimizing its cost of capital. Finally, you might be asking, why are audits and financial statements so important? Independent audits of financial statements create trust. They bridge the gap between companies who need capital and investors who can provide capital. As a public company accounting oversight board says, as sophisticated as our markets and economy are, they are dependent on trust. We cannot take trust for granted.